Welcome back, everybody. Our first guest tonight is an Emmy-nominated actor and comedian you know from shows like Community, The Soup, and The Bear. He hosts the 1% Club, which airs Tuesday nights on Fox. Let's take a look.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a doorman at a hotel, and I've done it for a lot of high-level celebrities,
Oh,
including you.
that is not a high level.
You don't recognize me?
Did we date in high school as well?
Well, let's just say I'm still looking for my tip.
Oh. Can we get a producer out here to tip David?
Please welcome back to the show our very good friend, Joel McHale, everybody. Yeah, no, it's great to see you. It's great to see
Thank you for having me.
I mean, they don't call you America's greatest panderer
Thank you.
for nothing.
I'll do anything for attention. I'm an extreme extrovert, and it's how I gain energy, so thank you,
And
everyone,
now,
for that.
and now you are one of. We always talk about how many projects you have, and now you're hosting a game show. Are you excited about hosting a game show?
I am, yeah. No, it's, I just agree to everything.
Yeah.
And so I just tried fentanyl backstage, and I was like, sure. How do we
Somebody
do it?
offered you fentanyl
Yeah.
backstage?
I was like, I'll snort it. What do you want? Great. Yeah, it's really fun, and the audience, everyone in the audience is a contestant, and as we eliminate them, we execute them. And so stakes have never been higher.
Well, it's worth it for $100,000. Yeah.
But it's a crime.
Yeah.
So I don't support it. But,
are you-
yeah,
I
why
mean-
don't you host more than this? Because like Jimmy Fallon has like a lot of shows.
Yeah.
And he's what? Haven't you been offered 12?
12 game shows?
Yeah,
No,
or
I've been
other-
offered a couple, but yeah, you know, sometimes they're not a fit, you know?
Would you ever do a show with me?
I would love to do a show with you.
Okay, because I'm gonna pitch it right now.
You're going to pitch it right now. Great.
Because Day Drinking with Seth Meyers is one of the greatest
Thank you.
shows of
Thank
all
you.
time. How about During Show Drinking with Seth Meyers?
Okay, so we're just going to have a beer?
Yeah, this is the pilot episode.
Okay.
But you know what else? I love wine.
Okay.
So I think
this is-
one of my favorite choices.
What, you mean the one with the Greek label?
Yeah, that's.
Sorry,
it's-
I should explain. You're not allowed to show a label on television, so they do something where they make it look like, well, I guess a psychopath crossed it out?
Yeah. Well, and it's.
Oh, you should try this. It's called Merlot, or... Wait, but this
it's
is
a
actual
weird thing
wine.
how they call it Greeked.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Because
do
the
that.
people of Greece, somehow they're like, we don't do with we
Yeah.
never do that with our labels.
Yeah, exactly.
Great, thank
All
you
right,
so
cheers.
much.
So this is a glass of...
But you see, I have a crushing alcohol problem,
Okay.
everybody.
This is actual alcohol, and this is your favorite.
Yeah,
This is black blot whiskey.
it's from the same.
From the same vineyard. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and you gotta try Red Circle beer.
Now, wow.
Are we actually gonna do a shot of whiskey during
All
this
right,
interview?
great.
as well?
This is great. This is. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I wanna, I want you to tell the story first, but I want to do this shot with you in memory because you just lost a pet, and so this is a RIP shot. What was the name of your rabbit?
Junior Joey.
Junior Joey.
So
rest in
here.
peace, Junior Joey.
To Junior Joey, my son's.
All right, so
This
tell
was
me.
a story that I started on Jimmy Kimmel.
Wait, you're gonna finish a story you started on Kimmel here?
Yeah, it was.
This is like a very like a crossover.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, you connect them all together, and it's like Lost. We had two rabbits. One of the rabbits ate the testicles off of the other rabbit. It's what they do.
Yeah. Okay.
And on holidays. And one of the rabbits passed away a long time ago. This rabbit passed away in February, and I was away, and my eldest son was like, well, we'll wait to have the funeral for when you get back. And
wow. So what did...
We had it 2 days ago. But we had...
Wait, you were gone from February until 2 days ago?
Oh, I have 2 secret families.
Oh, well then.
And
well, then that's pretty good.
it is, well, there was just never a good time to have
So where was the rabbit in the meantime, in the interim?
freezer.
Okay.
And, well, what would you do? But I cook a lot, so I had 2 roasting rabbits also in the freezer. Yeah, I know. I'm a monster. And I thought this is a serial killer if they show up. And so we.
So wait, you had 3 rabbits in your freezer.
Yeah.
And then, but they were very different insofar as what you felt about their corpses.
Very different.
Yeah.
I didn't want to eat the pet at all.
Right.
And I didn't. I like it.
Yeah.
It was a very pregnant pause. No, so we buried them 2 days ago.
You know what? They do taste better if you loved them when they were alive. I will say. That's just.
Oh,
that's
so
just,
that's okay?
That's just foodie stuff.
Yeah, like, have you ever seen? I've never seen your audience go, "Ooh, no, awful, yuck." So yeah, we buried them
But-
2 days ago, and
Gotcha. Was it a moving ceremony?
well, I dug a hole, and we all put our hands on them, and we're like, "We're gonna miss you," and now we will have roasted rabbit for dinner.
Did you hosted Crime Scene Kitchen?
Yes.
Did you pick anything up doing that?
9 pounds.
Do you, when you host a cooking show, do you really gain weight?
Yes, I gained 9 pounds for each season.
Gotcha.
Not on the muscle.
Do you
but-
have to eat all the food?
No, you don't have to, but I want to.
Yeah.
And if someone gives me a green light to eat sugar,
Sure.
it's all baked goods, then I'm going to do it. And then our British producer, Conrad Green, was like, "You don't have to eat it all." And I'm like, "You, I'm eating it all. It's mine." And so, yeah, but then I hop on a treadmill for 2 months with my secret families. And
Gotcha.
and then we reset.
That's fantastic. You
Would you have you hosted? Did you ever host a travel show?
No, but I feel like we did an episode of the same travel show called The Getaway.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, which was on, just to timestamp it, was on a network called the Esquire Network.
Oh my gosh, you guys remember that?
Yeah.
It was right up there with my favorite network, the Style Network. It
The
was
Style
great.
Network. My brother and I went to Amsterdam. Where did you go? Dublin, I feel like?
We went to.
Well, wait, it might not be right. Hold on.
We went to Belfast.
Okay, got it.
Look at that. See? My wife had lived in Belfast in the 90s, so we went back
But
there.
would you actually want to do a travel show? Because my takeaway of that, which was 3 days, was it was the most tired I've ever been over the course of 3 days of shooting.
Yes, it's a weird thing because you're like, you're being flown to a country for free. Now get up and work for 18 hours and then get back on the plane.
And it was a lot of like, eat this, then talk about what it tastes like, then talk about, like, every time you were like actually wanted to be on vacation, like, again, like your British producer, there was somebody in your ear being like, talk about the soup.
Yeah, no, that's exact. And then there would be some soup from Belfast. But I ate like 4 Irish breakfasts in a row.
Yeah.
To be like, what's the best Irish breakfast in Belfast? And I was like, it's called the Heart Attack, which I'm having right now. But the hospitals were great in Belfast.
So nice to hear. That's so wonderful.
Did you guys take a bunch of heroin in Amsterdam?
No, we did mushrooms and pot. No, they actually did. These producers, which were like, we think it would be fun if you did a little bit of mushrooms. We're like, I'm not doing a little bit of mushrooms on TV.
You know, like you're just, it's microdosing. You're like, I don't think that's why
good.
they legalized them in
Yeah,
Amsterdam.
Definitely not.
That would be
you
like...
also play, I want to say, just go back to cooking, you play a chef on The Bear. A very mean chef, but you're fantastic in it.
I'm the hero. I
don't think anybody thinks you're the... You're not the hero of The Bear. You're a mean guy.
I kicked off his career.
Oh, you think by being mean to Carmy, we wouldn't have The Bear, we wouldn't have the restaurant The Bear without you?
Oh, absolutely not.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's watching it feeling that way.
Oh. Damn it. Maybe the people from Belfast? Thank you so much.
But you are a good cook. This is true. You're a good cook.
I am.
Have you been a good cook for a long time?
I wanted to be a chef when I was a child, and I would just make omelets.
Okay.
And then it turns out I was slightly allergic to eggs.
Oh,
so,
what a heartbreaking story.
well,
This is like a fable.
yeah, it would be like the before and after. What happened after the omelet? You can guess. And sorry, I'm sorry. It's yeah. Do you cook?
No.
Not at all.
No.
So when you go home, who's cooking?
Well, like other people.
You have a servant, like a butler?
No, I'm sorry. Long story short, my wife is turned on when I call her other people. I don't understand it. I'm just being a supportive spouse. Oh, man, I shouldn't have had that one shot. Oh, you know what it was? I think it was the tiny sip of beer, tiny sip of wine, then a real shot.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
How is the wine after going beer, wine, shot, wine? Is the wine better than it was
Well,
before?
I have another pitch for you, Seth. It's called Smoking Cigarettes.
We're not going to smoke cigarettes. Joel
Seth Meyers.
McHale, everybody, the 1% Club. Tuesday nights on Fox. We'll be right back on Nico Martin.